What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today I ordered myself a Juggalo package. Yes, I did. I ordered from ICP's psychopathicmerch.com. They were shutting down, so it's my last order from their website. It has to be, right? I mean, if they shut down, what else is there? They started a new store. I'm not a fan of the new stuff they have at said store. It isn't quite my style. I mean, I guess it is, but it's basically like old school Hot Topic and Spencer's stuff at premium prices. But anyways, we're going to get into it today, so stick around. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and welcome back to my channel, JOHNDOEJUGGALO. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like my daughter says, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is where you're going to find me discussing my favorite things about movies and music, video games, and the physical medias that surround all of those types of mediums. So please sit back and relax and check out this next video. Alright, so they sent it to me in a bag. I was a little worried about that, but everything inside the bag seems pretty solid, so it seems like they did particularly package everything inside the bag fairly well. So let's get into this, because I'm pretty excited about what I have in here, because some of the items that I purchased are going for a lot more on the second-hand market. The bag's easy enough to open. Alright, so this one, I mean, it's a tube. What do we usually have inside a tube? If you said poster, you're right. So yes, I actually ordered this one for my wife. I mean, I ordered it for myself as well, but this is her favorite Joker's card. So I wanted to get this in a poster for her, but this is not exactly the type of poster that I thought it was. I thought it was a cloth poster, but it is just a regular old poster. But I do like the picture on it, so it'll be cool nonetheless. But it's her favorite Joker's card, so I wanted to make sure I got a really cool poster for her. Got the Carnival Carnage Sanity. Yeah, boy. I don't remember what the size was on this. I'll have to look up on the order sheet, which is in here, what the size is. I'm going to get a nice poster frame for it because, I mean, I'm already almost bending it up a little bit, just messing around with it right now. So, get a nice poster frame for it, you know. Maybe throw it down the main hallway of the house. We don't really have a whole lot of Juggalo stuff out and about. Most of all the Jug stuff's out here in my man cave of an area, right? Now, you know, this is a physical media channel for the most part. And you guys know I love my physical media. So I can't really do an ICP order if I'm not getting some sort of media, right? They have music CDs. They have DVDs, vinyls, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I had some stuff I had to get. Now this is just in a little bubble mailer, but you can kind of tell the size of it. It's got to be like a DVD or something, right? Well, it's not. It's actually a CD. Now I already had this CD at one point, but I bought it at the concert And when we left the concert, well, I was a little drunk. I don't really drink anymore. That was actually like one of the last times I did drink. It was like a concert that we went to for our wedding party. And, well, anyways, I opened up this CD to listen to it on the ride home, and I scratched it, and there's a forever skip in the disc. So I wanted to replace it when I could get it for 50% off and get it for, you know, just $5. Because I have the other two versions. There were 3 versions of this album. So I wanted to make sure that I replaced it because I really do enjoy this album. And that's going to be Light's Psychopathic Monster. Once these CDs sell out, I'm not really sure if there's anywhere else that I'm going to be able to buy them. So I want to make sure that I could get my hands on it now. And it's just, like I said, it's just to replace the one that I already have. I have the red version and the green version, because you can tell, like, you might be able to tell, this is blue. This is the blue version. It's blue right there. So they did 3 different versions of the album, and they all have a different intro. And I think that's really the only difference for this album. Maybe a different secret track at the end. I can't quite remember. This album came out in like 2017, right? You know, there's not even a year on it. But I believe this came out in like 2017. So it's been like 8 years. So I can't quite remember. But I did love this one. So, like I said, I'm excited to get it replaced. And this next one that I got here is the last one. This one was a bit of a small order this time. But there's greatness inside of it. So they do all of their merch through Merch Now. And if you see the size of this, you probably already kind of get an idea as to what this is. If they put a music CD inside this, and I'm buying music, what do you think this might be? Anywho, this is what's going pretty pricey on the secondhand market. I like to call it the brocalos, I guess. There's some juggalos out there that buy up a bunch of stuff, and then they wait until it goes out of print and out of stock, and then they just flip it for mad crazy. Well, they're already flipping this one because people, I guess, didn't know that the website was up and running and even existing. And this particular item, oh my goodness, the packaging on this is pretty tight. I mean, it definitely protected it. And then they had bubble wrap on the inside. So I'm so glad that it was protected. I'm very excited to have this one, y'all. So they're selling this on the Juggalo market, secondhand market, for about $60 nowadays, because it is a record. And that record is Violent J's solo album, The Shining. Now, to be honest, I was not the biggest fan of this album. I liked it better when it was the Gathering album. So, for juggalos that don't know, he released this album as just a free giveaway at a seminar. And it was just Violent J's solo project. And it didn't have a name, and it was just on like a blank disc, right? And then it became this album. That he cut it up, mastered it a little better, and it became this album. Switched some tracks out, whatever. But I did want to get this. And since they were doing 50% off, this was a $20 record, y'all. It's a double disc vinyl, double wax vinyl. And there's this little sticker on here, right? Check this out, y'all. There's a little sticker on here. And it says, Glow. This is a glow-in-the-dark record. I'm pretty excited about that. I do not believe I have any glow-in-the-dark records. Like I said, I got this thing for $20. And Juggalos are already selling it for about 60, 65 bucks. Is what I'm seeing it go for pretty regularly. My entire order today, this, the CD, the poster, it was like right at 50 bucks with shipping and everything. And I paid for like priority insured because I wanted to make sure that this didn't get damaged on the way here, because if it went out of stock, all they could really do is probably refund me, and I'd still be busted with, I'd still be with the busted record, because I'm pretty sure that it was sold out before it reached me, and it still reached me the quickest that any ICP stuff has ever reached me. Like, they were blowing out their, doing a blowout of their website, and they got that stuff out quick. Like, I ordered on a Thursday, and it was here on a Monday. So, like I said, I've never got it that quick from them before. But I'm very excited to get this. Look at this. So this is the track listing on this album. There's some good ones on here with Isham that I guess are technically considered this. I guess Candyland is technically considered a Supervillains song now. They did their Supervillains Greatest Hits album, and Candyland was on it. So, but there's some good ones on here. We have Home Invasion with Shaggy, so it's basically an ICP song. Fight Club with Isham and Necro is pretty good. I liked I Get Mad. And to be honest, track 10 here, Jealousy, I thought that song was freaking awesome, man. Some Juggalos hated it. Some really hated the music video. I thought the music video was hilarious. And obviously, if you've been paying much attention to the way this album art is themed, yes, he totally bit from Stephen King's The Shining. So, you know, it's kind of movie related at the same time. It's Juggalo related. It's music related. It's physical media related. This is where we're at today, y'all. We got a really nice freaking Juggalo haul. And this is my last one from ICP Merch. I do not really like their new online store. I will probably not buy from it. I may buy from concerts if I go to concerts. I may just be kind of done buying stuff from Insane Clown Posse if they're going to be just selling what they're selling on their new web store. I will keep my eye out on the Psychopathic Vault, because the Vault is where they sell their jerseys and their good stuff. I like to buy quality Juggalo merchandise. I got me this really nice Dark Lotus hoodie. This was not cheap, but you can tell it feels good. It's warm. It's solid. It's lasted me many, many years. You know, this medallion is from like 2005. You know, if you get the good shit, it lasts. Most of my Spencer shirts and Hot Topic shirts from back in the day got cracks in them. Pretty sure that's where they're buying their new stuff from. I ain't trying to be a hater. I'm just trying to be realistic. But hey, you know, that's the stuff that I got this time, guys. So I know this was a little bit different than what I usually get. If you're a Juggalo and you're checking this out, thank you. I do some Juggalo pickups from time to time. I do want to show off some more of like my Juggalo collectibles, because I have quite a bit that I guess they're kind of hard to find nowadays. I just kind of bought the stuff as I grew up with it. So to me, it wasn't really hard to find. It's never really been all that hard to find. One of my hardest pieces was like Red Cross Dark Lotus. And if you know, you know. If you're not a Juggalo and you made it this far to the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate you checking out the video and just hanging out here with me today. Appreciate you checking it out and just sticking all the way through it with the very minimalistic editing that I'm doing on this one. I wanted to try something a little bit different and just kind of go right into it, just as raw and unedited as I could. So as I exit this, I do want to thank my channel members, and I will edit right here. I am going to throw their names up on the screen right now for just a few seconds. I'd like to thank them for being a member supporting me, giving me just a few extra dollars a month to help me procure more things for the collection and to add to the quality of my channel. I do want to take those funds and invest them more into the channel. I am just about to my first payout. Thanks, everyone. But like always, none of that really matters. What matters to me is that you hung out with me today, that you enjoyed this, that you hit that like button, that you subscribe if you haven't already, you share this with your friends. Yo, Juggalos, share it within the other Juggalo circles. They're vast, and they're everywhere, and they're massive circles that when they all come together, we move numbers, we make things happen. That has been proven time and time again. But like always, whether you're here for the music, whether you're here for the movies, whether you're here for the video games, just remember to always keep it physical.